Cookies by the window, milk in a glass. 산타가 집을 찾을 수 있게 bright path. We pulled the tray from the oven, golden edges, chocolate chips. Mom said, careful, they're still hot. I almost burned my fingertips. We lined them up like soldiers on a tiny china plate. Do you think this many's enough? I said, for Santa they'll be great. We wrote a little sticky note with markers red and green. Dear Santa, these are just for you, the best you've ever seen. I placed it on the windowsill where moonlight likes to land, so he could see the cookies from the sky above our land. Outside the world was quiet, just the wind and snow, but in my chest the jingle bells refused to slow. I whispered to the darkness, just in case. Hey Santa, if you're listening, this is our place. Cookies on the windowsill, waiting in a row. Sugar like the stardust on the fresh new snow. If you follow all the crumbs from the sky tonight, they'll lead you to our cozy little kitchen light. Cookies on the windowsill, made with love. Maybe they'll be shared with all the reindeer up above. So if you taste a little extra joy, that's us, mixing in our hearts with the flour and the trust. My sister grabbed a crayon, drew a sleigh and reindeer line, added little smiling faces. One of them was mine. Dad pretended not to care, but checked the note again. Spelling's good, your commas too. I think he'll be a fan. We turned the lights down low and shuffled off to bed, but I left my door a tiny crack, my pillow full of dread. What if he doesn't like them? What if he's too full? Then sleep came slowly floating, soft and dull. In the middle of the night I heard the floorboard creak, the faintest little ho-ho-ho and reindeer squeak. I didn't dare to move, just smiled in the dark. The smell of cookies traveled like a secret spark. Cookies on the windowsill, waiting in a row. Sugar like the stardust on the fresh new snow. If you follow all the crumbs from the sky tonight, they'll lead you to our cozy little kitchen light. Cookies on the windowsill, made with love. Maybe they'll be shared with all the reindeer up above. So if you taste a little extra joy, that's us, mixing in our hearts with the flour and the trust. Morning came and all that's left were just a couple crumbs and a little note he left. Thank you for the cookies, they were just the thing I need. I shared them with the reindeer, and we all agreed you put so much care in every bite. It made the whole world feel more bright. Keep on baking love like this each year, and I'll keep coming by. Don't fear. Cookies on the windowsill, crumbs upon the plate. Proof that Santa really came, he didn't make us wait. Every time we bake again, we'll hear his voice saying love is always Santa's favorite choice. Cookies on the windowsill, warm and new. Even when we're older, we'll remember too that mixing up some sugar with a little grace can turn a simple house into a Christmas play. Crinkle, crunch, crumbs as they Chankai naman our Christmas day. Crinkle, crunch, crumbs as they Chankai naman our Christmas. Crinkle, crunch, crumbs as they Chankai naman our Christmas day. Crinkle, crunch, crumbs that stay. La 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 la. Christmas, open your eye. Sunlight through the window, snow in the sky. I hear the candles singing in the kitchen down the hall. Mom is humming carols, hanging stockings on the wall. Dad is still in slippers with a sleepy ho-ho-ho. But when he sees the snow outside, his cheeks begin to glow. The tree is soft and golden shine. Grandma's on a video call, waving from afar. Even through the tiny screen, she's still our brightest star. We're passing out the boxes, reading every little tag, laughing at the wrapping in the crooked paper bag. Someone puts the playlist on the volume up to 10, and suddenly this living room's a party once again. Every little worry took a holiday. We can keep it in the closet, put it all away. For a couple hours we can just be kids with Santa on our side. Yeah, that's what Christmas is. It's a Santa's merry morning, ringing bells in every street. All the sleepy little houses dancing to that jingle beat with the la 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 ho, sing it loud and clear. Santa's merry morning only comes once every year. Santa's merry morning, open up the door, let the snowy winter sunshine fall across the floor with the la 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 ho, fill the house with cheer. Santa's merry morning, best time of the year. Ooh, maybe when we're older and we move away, different trees and different roofs and different Christmas days, we'll remember how it felt to wake up here with Santa's laughter echoing inside our ears. So let me take a picture in my heart right now. Pajamas, messy hair, and all these smiling faces somehow. If I ever feel alone some winter dawn, I'll play this merry morning like a favorite song. It's a Santa's merry morning, ringing bells in every street. All the sleepy little houses dancing to the jingle beat with the la 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 ho, singing loud and clear. Santa's merry morning only comes once every year. Santa's merry morning, I'll remember you when the snow is melted and the sky is turning blue with the la 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 ho, keep this feeling near. Santa's merry morning, see you back next year. La 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 la. Santa's merry morning, start of a perfect day and night.
Grab your coat, grab your friends, hit the street. 오늘 밤도 쉬는 jingle rhythm beat. Oh, oh yeah. Neon on the sidewalks, taxis sliding through the snow. People rushing, coffee cups with red chicks in a row. Every store's playing the same four songs all night, but walking here beside you, they all feel brand new and bright. Traffic lights are glowing like they're wrapped in mistletoe. Billboards wearing Santa hats and twinkling in a row. We're singing over every honking horn we hear, turning all the city noise to Christmas cheer. We don't need a sleigh to get around tonight. We've got busy streets and a billion lights. Every step we take on the frozen ground turns into a drum for the jingle sound. We jingle through the city, bells in our stride, sleigh bells ringing in our heads as the cars pass by, singing hey, 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 Merry Christmas, you and me. We're turning every single corner to a carol street. We jingle through the city, hand in my hand, under skyscraper halos in a winterland, singing hey, 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 let the whole world see tonight. This crazy busy town's a Christmas movie scene. Stairs are shining with 1,000 fairy lights. Buskers on the platform bringing carols through the night. Someone starts to clap along, another starts to dance. Even in a crowded train we get a little chance. Hot dogs stand steaming like a tiny chimney top. We share one paper cup of Coke and never want to stop. You lean your head against my shoulder, softly sing. Suddenly this concord turns to evergreen. We don't need the quiet of a country town. We got elevated chimes and a subway sound. Every ring phone, every closing door becomes a part of what the bell's singing for. Jingle through the city, bells in our stride, sleigh bells ringing in our heads as the cars pass by, singing hey, 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 Merry Christmas, you and me. We're turning every single corner to a carol street. We jingle through the city, hand in my hand, under skyscraper halos in a winterland, singing hey, 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 let the whole world see tonight. This crazy busy town's a Christmas movie scene. Oh, hey. Every store, every street in this December, but we'll remember how we made this city sing, with nothing but our laughter and these little silver rings. So when the days feel heavy and the noise is just too much, I'll close my eyes and hear again our footsteps, bells and rush, 'cause anywhere can turn to Bethlehem if we just bring a little joy with us again. We jingle through the city, bells in our stride, sleigh bells ringing in our heads as the cars pass by, singing hey, 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 Merry lights 도시 전체가 캐럴이 되는 night
Red nose shining through the stormy sky 오늘 밤의 hero you know why The clouds were getting thicker over every snowy roof The reindeer line was nervous and I needed extra proof Maps were getting blurry, stars were hiding in the gray Who can guide my sleigh tonight to show the way? Dasher tried his best and dances winning through the mist Prancer said I think we might have one street missed Santa turned around and saw that tiny fearful glow A little nose as red as holly in the snow Rudolph, don't be shy, come stand in front of me The world is kinda dark tonight But you're what we need His heart was beating louder than a Christmas drum But when he heard the jingling bells He whispered, here I come Rudolph took the lead through the stormy night Cutting through the clouds with his little crimson light Every house and every town shining down below Followed by that tiny glowing nose in the snow Took the lead, didn't run away Shaking but he still said I'll show the way Now every time we sing this song we all agree Even little hearts can lead the sleigh like he They soared above the mountains and the frozen rivers glass They zigzagged over rooftops made of copper, stone and brass Children fast asleep but dogs were barking at the sky Sensing something magical was passing by Rudolph saw the schoolyard and the park where he once played The tiny house where he'd been teased and always felt afraid Tonight he flew above it with his head up high Lighting up the very same December sky He thought maybe I'm not perfect but that's fine Cause what I used to hide became this guiding shine Santa softly laughed and patted him with pride Sometimes the thing you hate the most becomes your light Rudolph took the lead through the stormy night Cutting through the clouds with his little crimson light Every house and every town shining down below Followed by the tiny glowing nose in the snow Rudolph took the lead, didn't run away Shaking but he still said I'll show the way Now every time we sing this song we all agree Even little hearts can lead the sleigh like he So when you feel too different and you want to hide When your freckles or your braces make you wanna cry Think of Rudolph on that windy Christmas Eve The thing that made him lonely's what the world would need Rudolph, take the lead in my life too When the road is clouded and I don't know what to do Let the part of me I'm scared to show Turn into a little light that guides me through the snow Rudolph took the lead, now we can see What a juggernaut hero could be Every heart that beats a little nervously Might be the nose that saves the Christmas tree The night 작은 불빛 하나가 세상을 bright
No school, big smile, look outside 오늘은 눈 오는 holiday ride Teacher sent a message, school is closed today Snow is falling way too hard, the buses slip away Mom says bundle up, don't catch a cold out there But I'm already halfway down the stairs Sled by the doorway, scarf around my neck Neighbors building snow walls as a battlefield deck We were gonna have a quiz, but I guess not Mother Nature gave us all a better plot Math can wait and homework too We've got snowmen on the avenue Every flake's a tiny or free sign So grab your boots and join the line It's a snow day, holiday Toss your worries in the air Let the snowflakes carry every little care with the whoa, oh, oh Laugh until we fall We got winter as our playground Best day of them all Snow day, holiday Angels in the street Frozen toes But still can feel the cold in our feet With the whoa, oh, oh Sing it while we play Thank you to the clouds for this surprise holiday Hot chocolate break at someone's house Mittens on the heater, hair a mess somehow Someone puts on Christmas tunes, we dance in socks Living room becomes our indoor snowball box Looking out the window, kids in every yard No one checking schedules, no one working hard For a single weekday, time forgot to run And all the grown-ups secretly wanting on the fun Tomorrow we can catch back speed. Hey! It's a snow day, holiday. Toss your worries in the air. Let the snowflakes carry every little care with the whoa, oh, oh. Laugh until we fall. We got winter as our playground. Best day of them all. Snow day, holiday. Angels in the street. Frozen toes, but still can't feel the cold in our feet with the whoa, oh, oh. Sing it while we play. Thank you to the clouds for this surprise holiday. Someday when we're stuck inside an office room, watching sleet and rain just dripping out of view, we'll remember how a single snowy call turned a boring Friday into magic for us all. Maybe we'll text our friends and say, hey, remember that ridiculous snow day? Play the song and spin our chairs around. Let our grown-up hearts come tumbling to the ground. Oh! Snow day, holiday, living in my mind. Whenever life feels heavy, I press rewind with the whoa, oh, oh. Suddenly I'm there, sliding down a hill with snowflakes in my hair. Hey! Snow day, holiday, even when it's gone, I can close my eyes and feel it carry on. Clouds might not repeat that perfect play, but in my heart there's always one more snow day. Crunch, crunch, boots on ice. Noon on and night, everything feels nice. Lights are glowing softly on your face. Snow is falling, slowing down this place.
I was just another stranger in the crowd,
Carrying my shopping bags, my thoughts too loud.
I was counting all the wishes in the lights, trying not to think of lonely winter nights.
Then you brushed my shoulder, turned and said, excuse me.
Suddenly the noise turned into harmony.
Maybe it's the magic in December air.
Maybe it's the way you pushed away your hair. Either way I knew just in that heartbeat,
This is not the usual strangers on the street. Under the twinkling tree tonight, our shadows tangled in the color light. We're humming carols slightly out of key, but somehow it's the sweetest song to me. Under the twinkling tree we stand, two paper cups of cocoa in our hands. If Christmas ever had a place to be, I think it's here with you, under this tree. I tell a joke that really isn't good, but you still laugh like any old friend would. You say you've always loved this time of year,
Even if it sometimes made you feel unclear. You say you moved here just a month ago, didn't think you'd find a reason not to go. Then our fingers brush as we both reach
for the same white ornament within our reach.
Maybe we should hang it on this branch up high.
Maybe we should make a little wish tonight.
I don't know what future's gonna be,
But I'm glad tonight you're standing next to me.
under the twinkling tree tonight,
Our shadows tangled in the colored light. We're humming carols slightly out of key, but somehow it's the sweetest song to me. Under the twinkling tree we stand, two paper cups of cocoa in our hands.
if Christmas ever had a place to be, I think it's here with you, under this tree.
Years from now when lights are past,
a silver golden tree.
If we ever feel like we're alone, we can close our eyes and travel back right home. Under the twinkling tree tonight, we said hello beneath the colored light. The world kept spinning, but for you and me, time slowed down under branches of this tree. Under the twinkling tree we'll stay, even when December turns to some new day. 'Cause in my heart, this is where we'll always be, standing hand in hand under the twinkling tree. La la la, stay with me every Christmas under this tree.
Mistletoe at a countdown 시작해. You walked in wearing that red scarf again. I felt my heart go jing, jing, jing right then. Someone hung the mistletoe above the door, and suddenly I'm practicing the lines once more. Your laugh is louder than the Christmas band. You grab a cookie, wave it in your hand. All my friends keep looking back at me like, are you gonna do it? Is tonight the night? Maybe I check the ceiling every time you're near. The little green leaves getting closer, dear. If I don't speak now, I might explode. So I line up all my courage in mistletoe code. Mistletoe countdown 10 to 1. I'm about to tell you that you're my only one. If you don't run away before I'm through, maybe Christmas wishes really can come true. Mistletoe countdown 3, 2, kiss. Even if we only land on cheek or wrist, I just need to know you feel it too, underneath this tiny branch with you. We end up standing by the cookie stand. Want some cocoa? You ask, I almost dropped the can. Someone turns the music a little low, and every blinking light is telling me just go. I say, you know, this year felt kinda long, but you made half the hard days feel like songs. You raise your eyebrows, smile a bit, oh yeah. My voice is shaking, but I keep on going there. We take one step and now we're underneath the little white berries hanging just above our heads. All my friends pretend they're looking away, but I can feel their eyes like holiday rays. As the doozy mistletoe countdown 10 to 1. I'm about to tell you that you're my only one. If you don't run away before I'm through, maybe Christmas wishes really can come true. Mistletoe countdown 3, 2, kiss. Even if we only land on cheek or wrist, I just need to know you feel it too, underneath this tiny branch with you. Maybe you'll laugh about it when we're old. Remember how your nose and fingertips were cold. You'll say I almost chickened out that night, but you were brave enough to step into the light. So if you hear me counting under breath, it only means my heart is beating out my chest. 5, 4, 3, I'm almost at the end. One little word could turn us into more than friends. Mistletoe countdown 10 to 1. I finally tell you that you're my only one. You just grin and whisper I like you too. Guess that Christmas magic really came on through. Mistletoe countdown 3, 2, stay. We're both still standing, no one ran away. Now every year when the green leaves bloom, I'll be right here under mistletoe with you. 10, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8. We don't need to hide. Mistletoe at a standing side by side. Listen close, hold your breath, feel the night. 지붕 위 어딘가에서 울리는 light. The world is wrapped in blankets of a quiet silver white. Street lamps wearing halos in the frosty winter night. We blow out every candle, leave the stockings where they fall. Pretend we're fast asleep, but we're not sleeping much at all. apartment building with the cracked and crooked bricks, the tiny house at end of road, the mansion on the hill. He doesn't skip a single one, he's got them on his map. The bells are like a compass as they jingle with a snap. The kids who had a tougher year, the ones who smile the same, the dreamers with their notebooks full of doodles of his name. He passes by their rooftops with a quiet, gentle grin, letting all that midnight music pour right in. Even if the grown-ups say it's just the wind, we know better than to let the magic end. 'Cause the older that you get, the more you need a song above your head you cannot see. Sleigh bells on the rooftop, dancing in the sky, ringing like the laughter of a million lullabies. Hooves across the chimneys, shadows on the moon. Santa's flying over and he's coming by soon. Sleigh bells on the rooftops, high above the town, turning every sleepy little room to holy ground. If you listen closely when your room is still, you'll hear the silver promise on your windowsill. So when December feels a little colder than before, if the lights don't seem as bright as they did once more, climb inside your blankets, close your eyes, and then let your heart go waiting for that sound again. Maybe it's a memory, maybe it's the snow, maybe it's just hope refusing to let go. But I believe as long as we can hear those chimes, Santa's still out there crossing rooftops every time. Sleigh bells on the rooftops, don't fade away. We still need your echo on the hardest days. Let the little ring in, say you're not alone. From the highest chimney to the smallest home. Sleigh bells on the rooftops, over you and me. Even when we can't look up and truly see, I will keep believing in that distant sound. 설매종 소리가 도시를 감싸는 밤. 징징, soft and light. 지붕 위 어딘가에서 blessing the night.
Look outside the window, see the streets tonight. 아이들 목소리가 번지는 light. Every single window has a little story told, sparkling in the darkness with the yellow, green, and gold. Some are just a candle and some look like the sun, but all of them together turn the city into one. I hear the neighbors humming as they plug the wires in. Somebody on a ladder almost drops a plastic reindeer friend. But when the switch goes on and all the colors start to glow, you can almost hear the rooftops whisper, holy, holy, holy. If you close your eyes and listen with your heart, every little bulb becomes a perfect chime of art. The Christmas lights are singing la 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 tonight. Every tiny twinkle is a note of warm delight. From the rooftops to the lampposts down the avenue, all the shining colors singing just for me and you. The Christmas lights are singing, can you hear their tune? Blinking in the window, dancing on the moon. When we sing along, the whole world feels alright. 노래하는 Christmas 불빛 shining bright. The tree inside our living room is humming softly too. The star up on the very top is holding every hue. We turn off all the other lamps to let the branches glow, our faces glowing with them in a gentle after snow. The string above the kitchen sink is twinkling on the beat of cookie trays and laughter and our sleepy little feet. The hallway fairy lights are leading back to bed like tiny glowing lullabies above our heads. If you feel alone or lost in winter blues, turn the Christmas lights on, let them hum for you. The Christmas lights are singing la 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 tonight. Every tiny twinkle is a note of warm delight. From the rooftops to the lampposts down the avenue, all the shiny colors singing just for me and you. The Christmas lights are singing, can you hear their tune? Blinking in the window, dancing on the moon. When we sing along, the whole world feels alright. 노래하는 Christmas 불빛 shining bright. And maybe in July the streets feel plain and gray. Kids everywhere, but deep inside the wires they remember every day. Kids every day, waiting for December so they get another chance to sing their little carol in the winter dance. The Christmas lights are singing la 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 tonight. Let's keep their melody inside our hearts so tight. When the snow is melted and the nights are warm and blue, we'll still hear these shining voices singing, me and you, yeah. Christmas lights are singing forever in our mind. Even when we take them down and leave no trace behind, close your eyes and suddenly they all ignite. 노래하는 Christmas 불빛 shining bright.
All aboard, grab your ticket in your hand. Duck a good old dawn and party train, let's stand. There's a whistle in the distance on this frozen winter track. Candy-colored carriages are shining front to back. Conductor in a Santa hat is waving, hurry on. If you miss this little train, the magic might be gone. We jump into the wagon with our scarves and rosy cheeks. Seats are made of gingerbread that's not too hard to eat. Windows framed with tinsel, snowflakes sticking to the glass. Every mile a little closer to the land of grasping glass. Engines humming like a jingle bell drum. Everybody clap along, here we come. On the North Pole party train, we're rolling through the night, singing la 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 with all our might. Every little tunnel is a tunnel of lights, leading to a village full of snowy delights. On the North Pole party train, hold on tight. Candy cane rails and a cocoa smell inside. If you've ever wanted Santa as your friend, take this train and ride with him until the end. We pass above the oceans on a bridge of frosted glass. Penguins waving from an island as we rattle past. Elves are at the next stop with balloons and mistletoe, jumping in to join us as the car begins to glow. Hot chocolate cart is rolling down the aisle with a shake. Marshmallows are dancing on the top of every lake. Someone starts a carol and the whole train sings along. Even shy kids whispering the words of every song. Outside all the stars are racing with our pace. Inside every smile is like a fireplace. On the North Pole party train, we're rolling through the night, singing la 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 with all our might. Every little tunnel is a tunnel of lights, leading to a village full of snowy delights. On the North Pole party train, hold on tight. Candy cane rails and a cocoa smell inside. If you've ever wanted Santa as your friend, take this train and ride with him until the end. When we finally stop and the door slides wide, there's a village made of sugar on the other side. Santa's at the platform with a sign that reads, welcome Welcome to the place where every wish is planted like a seed. He says you don't need a train to come again. Close your eyes and you'll be back, my friend. But when you hear a distant whistle through the snow, you'll know the party train is ready to go. On the North Pole party train, remember this: every time you laugh, you're buying one more ticket. Every time you share your gloves or share your sweets, you can feel the shaking of those candy striped seats. North Pole party train never ends. Hearts that ride together always stay as friends. Even when the winter fades and colors change, we hear the jingle of that magical train. All aboard in your dreams tonight. 파리기 차가별빛 속을 ride. Roll, roll, little snow, 엉덩이 굴리며 Let's go. Little snow, 눈덩이 굴리며 Let's go. We built a little snowman in the middle of the yard. Two big buttons, crooked smile, we didn't try too hard. Kara knows a little Ben hat is way too small, but somehow he's the happiest of all. We gave him mittens, made him mismatch wool and socks, a scarf that used to live inside a dusty cardboard box. We stepped back to look at him and then we swore we saw his little stick-yarn fingers start to thaw. Did you see his body wiggle side to side? Is it just the wind or is the joy inside? Sleigh bells started ringing like a chance, and suddenly he's doing his first dance. It's a snowman's happy dance. Spin around, little snowy feet don't even touch the ground. With a shake, 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 he wobbles in the light underneath the Christmas moon tonight. Snowman's happy dance, clap your hands, hooting and yes, it's out of tune with tuning friends. If you hear the jingle when the cold winds blow, maybe there's a snowman dancing in the snow. He twirls beside the bird bath in a circle made of white. His shadow does a moonwalk in the early evening light. Neighbors take their rubbish out and nearly drop the can. What's the snowman doing? He's a dancing gentleman. The dog next door is barking, but he's wagging with the beat. We're stomping little footprints like a tiny disco street. Every time the black sleigh begins to ring, our frosty friend just has to swing. Maybe by the morning he will stand so still, like he never moved at all upon the hill. But we'll know the truth about tonight. We saw him bust a move beneath the lights. It's a snowman's happy dance. Spin around, little snowy feet don't even touch the ground. With a shake, 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 he wobbles in the light underneath the Christmas moon tonight. Snowman's happy dance, clap your hands, hooting noon, yes, it's out of tune with tuning friends. If you hear the jingle when the cold winds blow, maybe there's a snowman dancing in the snow. Someday when the sunshine makes him disappear, we'll remember how he danced with us this year. Snowmen melt, but stories tend to stay. We'll build another when the snowflakes come to play. Snowman's happy dance in our mind. 겨울이가 나도 replay, rewind. With a shake, 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 we'll feel it inside. Every time the sleigh bells start to ride. Snowman's happy dance, don't forget. 눈 오는 날은 다시 만날 our frosty friend. If you see a lopsided smile in the snow, ask him for a little spin before you go. Roll, roll, make a friend. I'm dancing and never end.
Drums are rolling down the lane. 한밤중 도시에 울려 퍼진 Santa train. I heard a distant drumming when the clock struck 12. Put my blanket on like a superhero, paid myself. Peeked behind the curtain, saw the street below. Something bright and red was moving through the snow. First came tiny lanterns carried by the elves. Then a line of toy shop floats all built by themselves. Candy canes for railings, presents stacked up high. A marching band of penguins playing under midnight sky. I thought I must be dreaming, but the rhythm felt so real. The drummer boys were spinning as they tapped out every field. And at the very end, I saw that famous sleigh. Santa at the front yelled, "Come on out and play!" It's the midnight Santa parade down our little street. Brass and bells and laughter in a jingle beat. If you're still awake and press your face against the glass, You might just see the magic slowly pass. Midnight Santa parade marching by, hooves and boots and sparkles in the winter sky. Tomorrow they'll all say it was just a dream you made, but I know what I saw in the Santa parade. The snowmen from the park were sliding on their feet, jumping in between the cars with every beat. Reindeer wore sunglasses even in the dark. Elves were throwing marshmallows in the park. A polar bear was dancing with a stack of drums. An old tin robot rang his bell and spun his thumbs. Every house was glowing like a row of stars. Cars were wrapped in ribbon like they all were Santa's cars. I opened up the window just to hear it more. The music wrapped around me like a blanket to the floor. Santa looked up, gave a wave and winked his eye. Better get to bed now, kid, but thanks for saying hi. It's the Midnight Santa parade down our little street. Brass and bells and laughter in a jingle beat. If you're still awake and press your face against the glass, you might just see the magic slowly pass. Midnight Santa parade marching by, hooves and boots and sparkles in the winter sky. Tomorrow they'll all say it was just a dream you made, but I know what I saw in the Santa parade. Next day I ran outside to check the road. 빙판 위에 찍힌 hoof and boot coat. 몇 개의 초콜릿 포장지와 candy cane. Just enough to prove it wasn't in my brain. Now every Christmas I stay up and wait, listening for drums at 8:15. If I hear that jingle in the frosty air, I know the Midnight Santa parade is there. Midnight Santa parade in my heart. 도시가 잠든 사이 시작되는 art. Even if the grown-ups say it all was in my head, I'll keep a little space for marching dreams instead. Midnight Santa parade, year by year, noon on 밤마다 secretly appear. If you ever hear a drum in the shade, come and join the Midnight Santa parade. Boom, tuk, sleigh, fade. Boom, chick, sleigh bell fade. 한밤 중 도시는 아직도 parade.
Stripe of red, stripe of white. 내 심장도 candy cane pattern tonight. You walk by in that peppermint scarf, smell like sugar, it made me laugh. You said, hey, did you see the snow? I swear my heart replied before my mouth could say I know. We shared a candy cane outside the store. You bit the top, I took the bottom, then a little more. Suddenly the world around us blurred. All I heard was sleigh bells in your every word. Every time you speak my name, I can feel the stripes run through my veins, swirling like the red and white wrapped around my chest so tight. I got a candy cane heartbeat spinning in my chest, sweet and dizzy every time you stand as close and rest, leaning on my shoulder in the Christmas glow. My sugar stripe heart is beating, hope you know. Candy cane heartbeat, tap tap tap. 주문이 심장이 I like you rap. If you ever taste a little too much sweet, that's just me, my candy cane heartbeat. We wrote our names on foggy glass, little hearts and smiley faces that would never last. But deep inside I carved a brighter sign. I hope that someday soon you'll maybe call me mine. You walked along the sidewalk crunching snow. Your mitten brushed my mitten like a practice show. You offered me the last bite from the candy cane. I almost dropped it, feeling fireworks inside my brain. Maybe this is silly, maybe I'm naive, but Christmas makes me brave enough to really believe that under all the lights and bows, something more than cocoa grows. I got a candy cane heartbeat spinning in my chest, sweet and dizzy every time you stand as close and rest, leaning on my shoulder in the Christmas glow. My sugar stripe heart is beating, hope you know. Candy cane heartbeat, tap tap tap. 주문이 심장이 I like you rap. If you ever taste a little too after Christmas, dear? Would you smile and maybe feel the same? Two candy cane heartbeats playing in one frame. Candy cane heartbeat, here's my truth. 겨울지나 도 그대로 in my sweet proof. Every time you laugh, the stripes glow bright, even in the middle of a summer night. Candy cane heartbeat, stay with me. 넌 내 December 바꿔 melody. If we hold on to this winter treat, we'll keep forever that candy cane beat. I didn't think the snow would come tonight.
I didn't think that you would hold me this tight.
I waited at the bus stop watching empty roads. The clouds were heavy but they hadn't yet exploded.
I checked my watch and checked my phone for you.
Wondering if you'd really wanna see me too. I wrapped my scarf around me twice and took a breath. December air was stealing all the warmth I had left.
I almost turned around before I saw you there, standing in the street lamp with snowflakes in your hair.
Just as I said hi,
the sky turned white.
Tiny little crystals started catching light.
First snow and Christmas Eve at once. What are the chances of a night like this for us? First snow, Christmas Eve, falling slow. 네 어깨 위에 내려앉는 light glow.
We're laughing like we're kids who just met winter's face.
But inside there is something we can't quite replace. First snow, Christmas Eve, hand in hand. 발자국 두 줄이 이어지는 wonderland.
If I could freeze the street and keep this scene,
I'd live forever in tonight's white dream.
We walk without a reason, just to hear the sound.
Snow that crunches softly as it kisses holy ground.
You told me little stories from your childhood days. I watch your eyes light up in funny, gentle ways.
You told me how you always hope for nights like
A
these.
simple walk, a simple talk, maybe a soothing kiss.
I felt my heartbeat stumble like it slipped all night.
But suddenly the world just seemed so nice.
Under every porch and every Christmas star,
I thought, how did we end up exactly where we are?
first snow and Christmas Eve combined. Maybe that's the sign I waited for this whole time. First snow, Christmas Eve, falling slow. 네 머리 위에 내리는 pure snow.
We're talking about nothing, but it feels like more.
I've never felt this way on this street before. First snow, Christmas Eve, heart to heart. 서툰 고백이 시작되는 start.
If Santa's watching from the cloudy sky,
I hope he sees the way you look in my eyes.
maybe next year we'll be somewhere else.
Different coats and different shells.
But if the first snow falls on Christmas Eve again,
I remember how this one felt with you, my friend.
so I'll take a mental photograph tonight.
Street lamp glowing, you in winter white.
When the seasons change and memories leave,
I'll still hold on to this Christmas Eve. First snow, Christmas Eve, hold me near. 한 해의 끝에서만 낮은 you're here.
if every year could give a night like this,
I wouldn't need another single Christmas wish. First snow, Christmas Eve, don't let go. 서로의 손을 따뜻하게 쥐고
till the snowflakes fade and we must live.
I love this first snow Christmas Eve.
I didn't think the snow would come tonight.
But I'm so glad it did with you in this life. Letters in a big brown bag. 종소리를 달고 뛰는 postal guy swag. There's There's a man in a navy coat walking down our lane, with a scarf around his collar and boots that catch the rain. But today they catch the snowflakes as he stomps along, and every step he takes sounds like a Christmas song. He's got jingle bells tied to the strap of his bag, so even from a distance you can hear his little tag. He whistles something festive as he sorts each name, our neighborhood postman in a holiday frame. Every card he carries is a story in his hand, from grandma in another town to friends in distant lands. He's the secret messenger between our hearts, playing jingle bell rhythm as he does his part. He's the jingle bell postman walking through the snow, bringing all the have you been and miss you so. From mailbox to mailbox down the icy street, 종소리와 편지가 함께 맞추는 beat. Jingle bell postman, rain or shine, 하지만 오늘은 온 세상이 white line. If Christmas has a soundtrack where the letters go, it's the jingle of his bag across the snow. He knows which homes are waiting for a postcard every year, which window always opens with a shout of he is here. He's seen the kids grow taller and the dogs grow gray, yet still he rings our doorbells in the very same way. Sometimes he gets cookies, sometimes just a wave, but still he keeps on walking with the courage of the brave. Because a simple envelope can mean so much, when the ink says you're remembered, that's a human touch. Maybe no one writes his name on any card, but still he spreads connection in this city yard. He doesn't wear a Santa suit, but I suppose he carries Christmas with him everywhere he goes. He's the jingle bell postman walking through the snow, oh, bringing all the have you been and miss you so. From mailbox to mailbox down the icy street, 종소리와 편지가 함께 맞추는 beat. Jingle bell postman, rain or shine, 하지만 오늘은 온 세상이 white line. If Christmas has a soundtrack where the letters go, it's the jingle of his bag across the snow. Next time you see him on a busy day, balancing the parcels in that clumsy way, maybe leave a little note taped to your door. Thanks for all the miles and for walking 1 mile more. Cause heroes sometimes hide in navy coats, not in flying sleighs or fairy tales we wrote. They're the ones who keep us close from far, turning paper into beating hearts. So here's to jingle bell postman everywhere. 눈빛 속을 걸어 다니는 all who care. When we open up an envelope and laugh or cry, there's a little jingle echo passing by. Jingle bell postman, don't forget. 우리 알려주는 작은 internet. Through the snow and through the years you go, we hear your jingle footsteps in the snow. Step, step, bell, bell, down the street. 편지와 종소리가 오늘도 meet.
Warm lights in the window glow, 하지만 내 코끝은 빨갛게 cold, you know. We walk along the river with our collars tucked up high. Our breath turns into little clouds that fade into the sky. The wind is doing cartwheels down the empty street, but your mitten finds my mitten and my heart forgets the freeze. Every cafe window spills a golden kind of light. People with their rosy cheeks are laughing out of sight. We don't go in, we just keep walking slow, letting every glowing doorway wrap us in its glow. My nose is getting redder by the block, but I don't really want this walk to stop. If winter's gonna sting a little bit, at least I have your shoulder where my cheeks can sit. Warm lights, cold nose, hand in hand we go. 눈발 사이로 스며드는 friendly glow. The city feels like one big living room tonight, with every window saying come and share this light. Warm lights, cold nose, knows I don't mind. 손끝은 차가워도 마음은 fine. As long as I can see the sparkle in your eyes. 겨울밤 공기도 조금 덜한 듯 bright. We passed the little bookstore with its wreath upon the door. A cat is sleeping in the front, curled up on the floor. You press your face against the glass and smile at me. I take a mental picture that I'll keep eternally. Then we cross the street where Christmas lanterns hang above the crossing like the notes for every carol that we sing. You start to hum a tune that I have re-recognized. Suddenly the traffic noise sounds like lullabies. There's frost upon my lashes, but I see a world made softer by your company. I never knew December could be kind till I watched it through your eyes tonight. Warm lights, cold nose, hand in hand we go. 눈발 사이로 스며드는 friendly glow. The city feels like one big living room tonight, with every window saying come and share this light. Warm lights, cold nose, I don't mind. 손끝은 차가워도 마음은 fine. As long as I can see the sparkle in your eyes. 겨울밤 공기도 조금 덜한 듯 bright. Someday when the seasons change and life takes us to different lanes. If I'm ever walking all alone in wintertime, I'll close my eyes and feel this rhyme. I remember how the streets could feel like home, because you turned each snowflake into something warm. Cold can always find a way to creep inside, but so can love if we let it ride. Warm lights, cold nose, memories stay. 창가 불빛 하나하나 따라 replay. Even if I'm far from where we used to be, these gentle nights will keep on holding me. Warm lights, cold nose, that's alright. 조금 시려도 괜찮았던 our night. As long as winter comes, I'll always know somewhere there are warm lights on a cold nose glow. Breathe in deep, let it snow. 따뜻한 불빛 속에 코끝은 still cold.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Korfmol, Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Korfmol, Christmas, Christmas, Christmas.
We set up by the lamppost at the end of Maple Lane. Breathe like little smoke signals, faces flushed with candy cane. Some of us are on key, some of us are not, but it doesn't really matter when it's this cold and this hot inside our heart.
We got a paper songbook with the pages bent, torn coffee in a thermos that we've already made to warm. Someone rings a handle to keep a little time, and every passing stranger gets a free song and a smile.
It's not a fancy choir in a shiny hall,
Just 4 or 5 of us against a brick red wall.
but every note we throw into the air
Feels like saying, hey, we're glad you're there. Singing carols on the corner under yellow light. Turn this tiny intersection to a stage tonight.
with a fa la la and a ho we ho too. 우린 그냥 지나가는 사람들에게 say we see
Carols on the corner, winter song. 바쁜 발걸음도 잠깐 멈추게 하는 sound.
If you hum along as you're walking by, then this little street just touch the sky.
The lady from the flower shop brings us extra gloves. Says I can sing a harmony, but I can show you love.
The pizza guy delivers boxes to the house next door, but he pauses for the chorus, leaning on the open door.
A kid in giant headphones pretends that he can hear, but you can see his sneakers tapping out the rhythm clear.
A bus slows down a moment at the red stop sign. Driver rolls the window down and adds a honking line. We're not on any billboard or TV show,
No fancy microphones to make us glow.
just human voices bouncing off the bricks,
And that's enough to do a bit of magic. Singing carols on the corner under yellow light. Turn this tiny intersection to a stage tonight.
with a fa la la and a ho we ho too. 우린 그냥 지나가는 사람들에게 say we see you.
Carols on the corner, winter song. 바쁜 발걸음도 잠깐 멈추게 하는 sound.
If you hum along as you're walking by, then this little street just touch the sky.
Maybe from where someone feels alone tonight.
Maybe someone's walking with no one inside.
If our little love keeps hear voices reach their ears.
They might remember someone's glad they're here.
So we sing our carols on the corner every year. 눈이 와도 비가 와도 we appear with a fa la la and a ho ho strong. We'll keep filling up this corner with our song. Carols on the corner, pass it on. 언젠가 다른 골목에서도 start this one. If you got a voice and a little time, you can turn your street into a Christmas chime. 라일라일라 corner light. 골목 끝 노래가 사라지는 날. 골목 끝 노래가 사라지는 날.
Put your headphones on, hit play. 이번엔 산타의 playlist 공개.
People think that Santa only listens to a choirs, pipe organs and choirs in the frosty Christmas choirs. But up there in the sleigh on his long December flight, he's got a secret playlist keeping him awake at night. He's got classics in a folder labeled ho-ho-y hits, and a bunch of indie remixes for the modern twist. Sometimes he'll replay one track 4 or 5 times more, while Rudolph rolls his glowing eyes and shouts encore. And when the clouds get heavy and the sky is black, he turns the volume up and he never looks back. Every little chorus helps him find the way across a million chimneys in a single day. Turn up Santa's little playlist, let it roll. Bing pong, 흔들리는 설매의 soul. From jingle bells to something brand new bright, he's got a soundtrack for every snowy night. Santa's little playlist, press repeat. Who's and bells are tapped into the beat. If you ever hear a distant song up high, it might be Santa streaming as he flies. He's got lullabies for babies fast asleep in bed, a rock guitar for houses where the teens will shake their heads, a quiet little carol when he needs a gentle pause, and one dramatic fanfare when he nearly drops a box. Mrs. Claus sent voice notes saying drive safe dear. He mixed them into interludes that only reindeer hear. The elves recorded backing vocals in the snow. Now every time he presses play, the workshop's on the go. We imagine sleigh bells are the only sound, but there's a whole DJ booth above our town. If we could plug a cable into northern lights, we'd hear the songs he's playing through the night. Turn up Santa's little playlist, let it roll. Bing pong, 흔들리는 설매의 soul. From jingle bells to something brand new bright, he's got a soundtrack for every snowy night. Santa's little playlist, press repeat. Hooves and bells will tap into the beat. If you ever hear a distant song up high, it might be Santa streaming as he flies. So this year when you make your own year-end song list, maybe add a track or two that he would not resist. A song about kindness, a beat that feels like home, a chorus he can sing when he is far from Mrs. Claus. And if you leave some earbuds by the tree, maybe he will drop a secret track for you and me. A demo titled Thank You from the Sleigh. We'll play it every snowy Christmas day. Turn up Santa's little playlist loud and clear. 우리 집 천장위까지 들리게. Hear from rooftop to rooftop, melody in flight. 연결해주는 invisible satellite. Santa's little playlist in your phone. Download all the joy you've ever known. Hit play whenever winter feels too long, and ride with Santa in your favorite song. Click play, headphones tight. Santa playlist and all the join tonight.
Fire's low, house is still. 벽난로 위에 남은 작은 thrill. There's a candle on the mantle almost burning down. Wax has made a river in a golden crown. Stockings hanging sideways from a too small nail. One is slightly longer cause the yarn began to fail. There's a photo in a frame that leans against the wall, crooked like the star that almost didn't stay at all. A crayon written Mary from a year when I was 10, still taped onto the mirror like a child's amen. Nothing's really perfect and that's fine, cause all these little messes feel like mine. When the fire starts to crackle soft and low, It's like the room remembers every winter we have known. There's a little bit of magic on the fireplace. 조용히 쌓여 있는 years in this place. Flickers in the shadows, dances on the stone. Says you were never really on your own. Magic on the fireplace, warm and small. 별다른 건 없지만 다 의미 있는 all. If I ever feel the world's too wide to face, I'll sit and watch the embers on the fireplace. On the mantle there's an angel with a broken wing. We drop her every other year while trying to make her sing. Next to her a reindeer that my sister made from clay. His antlers chip but still he leads the sleigh. The clock above is ticking like it always has. Through birth and tears and moving boxes, good and bad. Every Christmas we come back to light this flame. And without saying much we're almost all the same. Even when the wallpaper starts to fade, these little decorations never trade. They keep a piece of who we used to be. So new December versions can feel free. There's a little bit of magic on the fireplace. 조용히 쌓여 있는 years in this place. Flickers in the shadows, dances on the stone. Says you were never really on your own. Magic on the fireplace, warm and small. 별다른 건 없지만 다 의미 있는 all. If I ever feel the world's too wide to face, I'll sit and watch the embers on the fireplace. Someday we may not gather in this room. Keys might change and furniture resume. In some new house where walls are bare and clean, we'll bring a box of old familiar things. We'll place the angel with the broken wings. Stack the stockings on a brand new string. Light a match and feel the years return. As every little flame begins to burn. Cause there's always room for magic on a fireplace. 집이 바뀌어도 남아있는 trace. Memories don't live inside the bricks alone. They're hiding in the hands that call this home. Magic on the fireplace, year by year. 불꽃 사이로 웃음과 눈물 appear. When I need a place to breathe and say my grace, I'll find a chair beside the nearest fireplace. Ooh, crackle soft shadows play. 벽난로 위 마법이 지키는 day.
Can you hear it in the distance, clear and sweet? 거리 끝에서 들려오는 little beat. First it's just a single bell beside the chapel door. Then another joins from somewhere down the grocery store. Someone shakes the silver one outside the flower stand. Soon the simple jingle turns to something grand. Kids are running out with tiny bells and mittened hands. Neighbors on their balconies are forming little bands. Even cars begin to honk in gentle harmony. The whole street wakes up like a Christmas symphony. We didn't plan a concert or a show, but when the winter wind decides to blow and every heart is searching for some cheer, the bells just find a way to volunteer. We're ringing down the street tonight. 종소리가 하나 둘씩 이어 clock taps out with rusty chimes. He smiles like he's gone back to much younger Christmas times. Taxi driver leans upon his horn in perfect key. Even though he swears he doesn't like the season sea. A teenager with headphones pulls one bud away, listens for a moment then decides to stay. He records the chorus on his shaking phone, not for likes or follows, just to keep this tone. None of us are famous, that's alright. We're just adding color to the night. In a world that sometimes feels too loud, these little bells can soften every crowd. We're ringing down the street tonight. 종소리가 하나 둘씩 이어지는 light. From the corner shop to the old cafe, every little bell says it will be okay. Ringing down the street, loud and clear. 한 해를 버틴 우리에게 say you're here. If you need a song to lift your feet, 그냥 문 열고 들어와. Ringing down the street. Maybe next year you'll be somewhere far, different language, different stars. But if December feels too dark and cold, just remember how these bells once held your soul. You can take whatever you can find, a glass, a spoon, a can, a simple chime. Shake it in the air above your head. You'll hear this little street inside instead. We're ringing down the street inside our hearts. 도시 어디서든 다시 시작할 수 있는 parts. With the ding 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 we raise our hands, turn a lonely corner into joyful lands. Ringing down the street year by year, 우리 목소리와 발소리가 mix my dear. If you ever feel too tired to compete, just walk a while and listen. Bells are ringing down your street. Can you hear it as the snow falls at your feet? 조용히 울리는 love, ringing down the street. Ringing down the street.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 창가 옆에서 시작되는 waltz for me. The evening wrapped the city in a quiet shade of blue. The dishes in the kitchen sink can wait an hour or two. You turn the TV volume down and dim the hallway light. Come and look, you whispered at the winter outside. We stood beside the window, socks on wooden floor. Snowflakes painting patterns we had never seen before. The glass became a movie screen for clouds of sugar white. You took my hand and gave the smallest bow. I'm not a dancer, but I'll try it now. I laughed and said, well, neither am I. But snow can be our teacher in the sky. We did a snowy window, all slow and sweet. 발끝으로 세어가는 3 small beats. No one else can see us in this tiny living room, but to me it feels as grand as any ballroom. Snowy window walls, just you and me. Outside is the orchestra of wind and trees. If Christmas is a dance that only hearts can see, 오늘 밤 그 무대는 창가 곁 위. Your shoulder brushed the curtain as we turned and turned again. My clumsy heel bumped into yours, we both said sorry friend. But every little misstep only made it feel more real. Two imperfect people finding perfect peace to feel. The world kept scrolling on our unattended telephone, but we were spinning slowly in a universe our own. Street lamps drew a halo around your tired winter eyes. I thought this is the part of life that never dies. Maybe years from now we won't recall what we bought or what we did at all. But if there's one December I can keep, it's this one where we waltz before we sleep. We did a snowy window, all slow and sweet. 발끝으로 새어가는 three small beats. No one else can see us in this tiny living room, but to me it feels as grand as any ballroom. Snowy window walls, just you and me. Outside is the orchestra of wind and trees. If Christmas is a dance that only hearts can see, 오늘 밤 그 무대는 창가 곁 위. When the calendar turns and the years unfold, 머리카락에는 조금씩 silver and gold. If someday we forget the steps we knew, let's put on some carols and relearn them. Me and you, snowy window walls, hold me close. Take another tiny step on frozen toes. Even if the snow is only in our mind, we can draw it on the glass from time to time. Snowy window walls, don't let go. 너와 라면 다음 겨울도 dance for sure. When the world feels heavy, we will always be. 두 발 맞춰 서 있는 창가 곁 위. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good night, my winter was with thee.
Pack your bags, zip them tight. Rudolph Took a road trip all night. We loaded up the trunk with scarves and silly Christmas hats, thermos full of cocoa and a playlist full of tracks. The GPS said north but didn't quite explain why a reindeer with the glowing nose was jumping in a lane. He knocked upon the windshield with his little snowy hoof. Need a guide? He asked us from the side of our roof. We laughed and said we're only going for a drive. He winked and said with me you never know what you might find. So we opened up the moonroof, let him climb on top. Labels tied around the mirror, chimed at every stop. How it turned to candy canes, snowy hills. Every boring billboard turned to winter thrills. On a reindeer road trip, singing down the line. Lie boy, you know everything is fine. With the lie, we chase the winter sun. Rudolph Took the drive, drive, drive. Fun reindeer road trip, nowhere to be. 지도가 없어, don't come with me. When your heart is sitting in the cold palace seat, anywhere you go, the journey's sweet. We'll stop beside a frozen lake to watch the stars come out. Rudolph dipped his hooves and made the constellation shout. He drew a glowing arrow in the sky with every step, pointing back to all the homes that we'd already left. You know, he said you don't need sleighs or magic rings to turn a normal Tuesday night into a perfect train. Just take some friends, sing a song or two, and promise that you'll try to see the world like something new. We drove past little houses trimmed in red and green, through tiny towns we never thought we'd ever see. Windows filled with families, candles in the dark, each one like a checkpoint on our Christmas spark. On a reindeer road trip, singing down the line. Ladio, Bullinopia, everything is fine. With the lie, we chase the winter sun. Rudolph Took the drive, drive, drive. Fun reindeer road trip, nowhere to be. 지도가 없어, don't come with me. When your heart is sitting in the cold palace seat, anywhere you go, the journey's sweet. Journey's sweet. When the gas runs low and the night gets late, we pull into a station by a snowy gate. Rudolph says, this is where I say goodbye. You'll find your way from here, just keep your music high. He leaves a little hoof print on the hood, a tiny glowing signature that says you're good. Now every time we hit the open road, we swear we hear his laughter in our radio. On a reindeer road trip in our mind, 겨울지나 don't play rewind. With the lie, we'll chase another dawn. Rudolph on the dashboard, always tagging along. Reindeer road trip, you and I. 어디로 가든지 open sky. If we keep the bells and kindness at our feet, every single detour feels complete. Pack your dreams, start the car. Rudolph road trips never far.
And pull it on, don't complain. Or that the door down on that sweater again. Oh yeah. It's lurking in the closet in a box marked winter stuff. Knitted by my grandma back when yarn was extra rough. Green and red and reindeer heads that don't quite match in size. One of them is googly eyes, I never close a blink or hide. Every year I tell myself I'll get a cooler one. Something sleek and modern, maybe simple, maybe fun. But December comes and somehow I forget. Cause mom says grandma asked if you still have the sweater yet. So I pull it over my reluctant head, and suddenly the mirror's turning very, very red. But when I see her smile in the photo frame, I know I'll wear the silly thing again. This is my Christmas sweater song, sing along. Most sing good we've been keep me strong. Every awkward pattern, every itchy seam. Time you're inside, I'm the warm dream. Christmas sweater song, laugh with me. 이만큼과 한옷도 rare you see. When I put it on, I know where I belong. So I'll keep on singing my Christmas sweater song. At the party, someone points and tries to hold a straight face. Nice reindeer, they mumble as they shuffle into place. Then another guest walks in with blinking LEDs. Suddenly my grandma's work looks classy next to these. We line up for a photo in her knitted armor bright. Someone spills some cocoa, we just laugh it off tonight. Cause no one cares who looks the best or worst. We just wanna capture how we all felt first. A little bit ridiculous, a lot of heart. That's the perfect way for any song to start. If your clothes can hold the love that made them grow, I'll wear this one until the threads let go. This is my Christmas sweater song, sing along. Most sing good we've been keep me strong. Every awkward pattern, every itchy seam. Time you in this hat, I'm the warm dream. Christmas sweater song, laugh with me. 이만큼과 한옷도 rare you see. When I put it on, I know where I belong. So I'll keep on singing my Christmas sweater song. Someday when this yarn is thin and frayed, I might find it folded in a memory drawer tucked away. Maybe I'll hold it to my face and close my eyes. Smell the faint December of 1,000 goodbyes. And maybe I'll knit one for someone new. A bit uneven, wrong size too. But if it makes them feel as loved as this, then every drop stitch is a little kiss. So here's my Christmas sweater song, loud and clear. 오래도 함께해준 people I hold dear. Fashion fades, but this will still be strong as long as we keep singing one more silly song. Christmas sweater song, year by year. 웃음과 추억으로 꽉 채운 gear. When I put it on, I know I still belong to the hearts that hum this Christmas sweater song. Oh, oh yeah, to the Christmas sweater song. Christmas sweater song. Pull it off, fold it neat. See you next year, I'll clean it.
Dun, 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 dun. Crumbs on the table, sugar on the ground, on our bum-moody kitchen and gingerbread town. We built a little village on a silver baking tray. Gingerbread houses lined up in a cookie road today. Icing for the rooftops and the windows on the walls. Candy canes for lampposts on the sugar-coated stalls. When the oven cooled and everyone had gone to bed, I sneaked back to the kitchen with a sleepy heavy head. Turned the lights off, left the candles burning low. And that's when I began to see them glow. The gumdrop door swung open with a creak. Tiny ginger people stretched and rubbed their flurry cheeks. Candy cars rolled slowly down the lane. Jelly bean dogs barking in the sugar rain. It's Gingerbread Town tonight, can you see? 과자집 골목마저 alive and free. Little cookie citizens dance in the street. Every crumb beneath my toes a tiny piece. Gingerbread Town tonight, hush and stay. 밤이 깊을수록 더 선명한 play. If you listen closely to the cooling pan, you hear a ginger band with the cookie drum in hand. The marshmallow mayor took his place upon the square. Announced the human bakers left for safe now everywhere. Licorice ribbons flutter like a holiday parade. Sprinkles fell like fireworks and rainbow lemonade. They held a frosty fountain in the center of the park. in hand. When the clock hands crawled to nearly 5, the frosting moon grew tired of keeping them alive. One by one the gumdrop lights went dim. The sugar folk returned to where they'd been. So in the morning when my family came to eat, they only saw a village looking still and sweet. But I could swear the houses smiled a bit, as if they knew that I'd remember it. The gingerbread town tonight in my mind. 언제든 눈 감으면 다시 rewind. Even if we bite the rooftops one by one, somewhere tiny crumbs still dance when day is done. Gingerbread town, sweet and small, 아무도 모르는 little carnival. If you build a village on a winter night, leave a candle, they might come to life. Crumb dum dum da dum 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 da dum dum da 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 dum. Crumbs on the table, sugar on the ground. Good night, my little gingerbread town. Ho ho in harmony, 같이 부르면 더 따뜻한 멜로디.
One voice started softly by the kitchen door. Another joined in humming from the creaky second floor.
Somebody tapped a rhythm on the table with a spoon. Soon, soon, soon,
And like a spark that finds the fuse,
the song filled every room.
we didn't plan to start a choir in this house.
But one small note is all it takes to spread around.
From silent night to jokes and laughing fits,
We turned our living room to stage and didn't even know we did. Ho, ho, ho in harmony, sing it loud. 한 사람씩 모이면 하나의 crowd. You don't have to hit the note just right. We can fix it with our laughter in the night. Ho, 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 ho. Grandpa took the lower part, he always likes to claim. Low, low. Little sister sang too high, but we all praised her the same. High, high.
Dad came in on uppy like he never learned the rest.
Clap, clap. But somehow in the middle it all sounded like our best. Oh, 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 oh.
We're not on any stage with shining spotlights bright.
No, no. Just slippers and pajamas and a crooked string of lights. Slowly glow.
But when our ho-ho-hos collide and shake the air,
It feels like every concert hall is secretly right here. Ho, ho, ho in harmony, sing it loud. 한 사람씩 모이면 하나의 crowd. You don't have to hit the note just right. We can fix it with our laughter in the night. Ho, 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 ho.
maybe we'll be scattered in the years to come.
Different cities, different streets to call our home.
But if we ever feel like Christmas doesn't show,
Just start a little home.
and let the others
Ho,
grow.
ho, in harmony from afar. 멀리서도 이어지는 single bar. You in your apartment, me in some new town. But our hope, hope, hope can still go round and round. Ho, ho, ho in harmony, don't forget. 같이 불러왔던 우리 family set. Even if the world feels out of key, we'll tune it back with ho, ho, harmony. Ho, 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 ho. In harmony we go. In harmony before you sleep.
There's a little star our house decided to keep.
On the coldest nights when the wind is strong,
In the news, on the TV, all sounds wrong.
I step outside with my slippers still on, and I search for a star till the fear is gone.
Sometimes clouds are thick and the sky is gray,
But I know that somewhere just above this place,
there's a tiny light that remembers our name,
shining just the same. Maybe it's foolish, but it helps me breathe,
to think that something up there never leaves.
when everything around us seems to change. That little star above our roof remains. There's a star above our house tonight. 우리 집을 지켜보는 작은 light. Through every winter, every storm we see, it's quietly reminding you and me that no matter where we go or who we are, 언제나 머리 위엔 tiny star. If we ever feel we're lost somehow, just look up. There's a star above our house. Remember when the power went out last year?
We lit some candles, sat together here.
You said it's scary, but at least we've got
Each other in that dot up there that never stops.
We played old songs on an offline phone,
Told silly stories we had never shown.
and when we finally fell asleep in the dark, that star was the only little spark. Maybe our roof will change someday,
Another town, another stairway.
but I like to think that wherever we go, a new little star will say hello. There's a star above our house tonight. 우리 집을 지켜보는 작은 light. Through every winter, every storm we see, it's quietly reminding you and me that no matter where we go or who we are, 언제나 머리 위엔 tiny star. If we ever feel we're lost somehow, just look up. There's a star above our house.
When someone's missing from their chair,
Or when there's too much worry in the air,
we'll hold each other closer, close our eyes,
and let that little star reflect inside. There's a star above our house tonight. 슬프던 맘도 조금은 getting light. It doesn't fix everything we fear, but it says I watched you make it through another year. Star above our house, shine again. 내년 겨울에도 please be our friend. As long as we can find you in the clouds, we'll know this place is home. This humble house. Look up just once before you sleep. There's a little star our hearts decided to keep.
Take a peep, just like white. Bus 안 어딘가에 secret Santa ride. Monday morning rush hour on a snowy avenue. Everyone is sleepy, got their headphones and their news. The driver says good morning, but nobody replies. Till someone drops a candy cane right on my thigh. I look around to see who might have lost it from their coat. But then I spot a sticky note wrapped gently round the throat. From your secret Santa, thanks for standing in the snow. Hope this tiny sugar stick can help your Monday glow. Across the aisle, a little kid holds up a chocolate bear. Same yellow sticky note is hanging on the wrapper there. The lady with the a secret Santa on the bus today. 작은 선물들이 시트 사이에 lay. From the front to back, row by row. 누가 했는지 몰라도 warms us head to toe. Secret Santa on the bus unseen, but you can feel the kindness in between. Every time we hear a rapper rust, we all look up and smile in quiet trust. A man in paint stained overalls finds gloves upon his knee. A student half asleep receives a no good luck on finals week. An older man who always rides alone at 8:30 discovers in his pocket a coupon for his favorite cafe. We try to catch the moment when the gifts are being placed, but whoever's doing all of this has mastered hiding pace. Maybe it's the driver, maybe someone standing near, but part of me just wants to leave it unclear. Cause knowing doesn't matter half as much as letting all these strangers feel each other's touch on a day that would have just been gray and long. A mystery turned the bus into a song. There's a secret Santa on the bus today. 작은 선물들이 시트 사이에 lay. From the front to back, row by row. 누가 했는지 몰라도 warms us head to toe. Secret Santa on the bus unseen, but you can feel the kindness in between. Every time we hear a rapper rust, we all look up and smile in quiet trust. Next week I bring a pocket full of sweets, so good. Cheetos and 작은 note from someone on the seat. Maybe I'm not the original Santa in disguise, but I can keep the chain alive with my own surprise. One by one the riders join the game. No one's signing anything with any real name, but by the time we reach the final stop, the bus is floating just above the slush and slop. Now there's secret Santas on the bus each year. 눈비오는 아침마다 quietly appear. We don't need a chimney or a sleigh to ride, just a little folded paper and some joy inside. Secret Santa on the bus, that's us. 서로 몰라도 믿어보는 simple trust. In a crowded city where we hurry and fuss, Christmas found a seat on our morning bus. Ticket beep, one more ride. Secret Santa sitting by your side.
High above the city, where the pigeons used to sleep, 이젠 holiday가 번지는 bell tower peak. At the top of the hill where the cobblestones end, there's a tower made of stories that the seasons all defend. Most days it is silent, just a clock that marks the time, but once a year December climbs and shakes the metal chimes. The keeper of the tower in his heavy woolen coat pulls the ancient rope with every wrinkle in his throat. Children gather underneath with many covered ears, waiting for the first big strike to chase away their fears. We hold our breath as shadows start to sway, and then the sound comes rolling down the way. It's a bell tower holiday ringing through the town, more than jib jib and Guido echo falling down. Every ding and every dong a shining ray, saying you made it through another year. Hooray! Bell tower holiday clear and bright, and Guido pods are gone in silver light. towers crumble, clocks are all replaced, and digital reminders take their ancient holy place. I hope that someone still will find a way to ring a little metal heart on Christmas Day. Bell Tower Holiday, loud and strong, 거리마다 함께 부르는 same song. We don't need a perfect voice to pray. The bells will carry what we cannot say. Bell Tower Holiday, year by year. 관광객이 떠나도 still here. When we walk back down the hill into the fray, we'll keep a little echo of that holiday. Ding dong, light on stone. 종소리와 함께 집으로
Shake it once, watch it fall. 우리 도시 전체가 snow globe small. From my window on the 15th floor, the world looks like a toy. Tiny little taxi dots and blinking traffic joy. Street lamps are like candles on a very giant cake. And every breath the city takes makes snowflakes wait. The river is a ribbon made of slow-moving glass. Bridges are the silver bands that hold the hours fast. If I cut this whole scene gently in my hand, it will look like something from a souvenir stand. I imagine there's a giant far above, holding us and shaking us with love. Snow globe city in December night. 한번 흔들면 퍼져가는 white light. From the tallest tower to the smallest tree, tiny people moving like they're dancing gracefully. Snow globe city turning slow. 유리병 너머에 떨어지는 snow. Even when the world feels far too big for me, from up here it's just my little snow globe city. Somewhere down there someone's closing up their store, locking down the register, sweeping up the floor. Someone else is waiting for a bus that's running late, blowing in their hands and dreaming of a warmer state. But from here they're all just glimmers in the glass, little specks of life that somehow always manage to pass through the cold and noise, the rush and fuss. 1,000 snowflakes finding place around us. I think of all the stories in each room, every little happiness and every gloom. Snow globe city in December night. 한번 흔들면 퍼져가는 white light. From the tallest tower to the smallest tree, tiny people moving like they're dancing gracefully. Snow globe city turning slow. 유리벽 너머에 떨어지는 snow. Even when the world feels far too big for me, from up here it's just my little snow globe city. Someday I might feel too lost in all these streets, like every corner a stranger I can meet. Then I'll find a window high above the ground and remember how I loved when snow fell down. If I treat the world as something small and kind, maybe I can hold it gently in my mind. And when I feel like I'm about to overflow, I'll shake the globe and let it softly snow. Snow globe city
in my hands. 복잡했던 맘도 suddenly understands that from far enough away we're just like trying not to flicker in the night. Snow globe city year by year. 지친 맘이 창가에 길에 설 때 here I'll watch the flakes and let the worries flee inside my little sparkling snow globe city. Shake it once, let it be. 눈송이 속에 숨은 you and me.
Turn off all the streetlight glare. 별빛만으로도 충분한 air. We walk beyond the house to the little open field where the city lights are softer and the sky is more revealed. Someone brought a flashlight but we turned it quickly off. Didn't want to steal the shine from all the stars above. We laid our scarves and blankets on the frozen sleeping grass. Breath like tiny whistle clouds that slowly seemed to pass. Someone cleared the throat and sang the first unsure note. Then the quiet universe replied from every throat. It felt like all the planets leaned to here, like every constellation slowly drawing near. We're caroling with the stars tonight, and Windowsill, harmony bright. Our little voices rising from this patch of earth, joining in a choir older than our birth. Caroling with the stars above, 𝑝𝑙𝑎𝑦𝑙𝑖𝑠𝑡 함께 humming about love. If you ever feel like no one hears your song, look up, the sky's been singing all along. We sang of holy mangers and of bells on silver reins, of angels in the highest and of dancing sugar canes. But somewhere in the middle of the second verse or so, I heard a little twinkling echo in the snow. Not from any speaker, not from any phone, but from the way the starlight hit the frost and stone. It shimmered like a melody we didn't write, a counterpart arranged in dots of light. Maybe when we lift our songs up high, the stars reflect them back across the sky. We're caroling with the stars tonight, Windowsill, harmony bright. Our little voices rising from this patch of earth, joining in a choir older than our birth. Caroling with the stars above, 𝑝𝑙𝑎𝑦𝑙𝑖𝑠𝑡 함께 humming about love. If you ever feel like no one hears your song, look up, the sky's been singing all along. Someday when December finds us far apart, different friends around us, different beating hearts. If we step outside and hum a simple tune, the same old stars will answer from the moon. We'll know that somewhere under that same sky, someone we once sang with might be doing just like us. And though our echoes fade between the cars, we'll meet again in the chorus of the stars. We're caroling with the stars tonight, Windowsill and out of same light. Voices from the rooftops, mountains, seas, all together in a constellation key. Caroling with the stars, hold the sound. 땅과 하늘이 이어지는 ground. When the candles melt and choirs all move on, the galaxy keeps singing our old song. Through the dark, 별빛 아래 남아있는